All right, this is what it is, man. A big rest in peace to the notorious B.I.G. All right. Now I'm doing this joint here because I want everybody to understand that we lost somebody big to the hands of our community. We've been losing a lot to the hands of our community. Look at all the other rappers that we've lost due to the hands of our community. And that came from a lack of wisdom and a lack of guidance. You know, I take responsibility for that to an extent because I wasn't there. You know what I mean? And I should have been there because I am an elder now. You know, so the past 3 decades that went by that I've been incarcerated, I could have been there to help, to guide, to be an example for the next generation coming up. So we wouldn't have to lose all these other rappers that we lost during this time. I'm not gonna say their names. I may put their pictures up. You know who they are. All right? Now, that came from the hands of a lack, you know, of wisdom and guidance from our elders to the youth. Because no one guided me. I'm not holding them responsible. Let's get that right. You know what I mean? I'm holding me responsible because I made the choices that I wanted to make. You know what I mean? But could you imagine where Biggie would have been today? Could you imagine where Biggie would have been today in the entertainment world and on the food chain? Big shout out to Jay-Z. He just made the big deal yesterday with Tidal, the other day with Tidal, and he taking it to the next level. You know what I mean? And we respect Jay, but like I said, you know, imagine if Big was here. Imagine Big got a chance to do what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? Because don't forget, Big did many things. He signed Lil' Kim, Junior Mafia. He wrote all their music. So they say, so don't beef me about it. That's the information I got. He wrote all their music. You know what I mean? And he single-handedly moved everything forward. You know what I mean? Then he also, you know, was starting a clothing line. You know what I mean? Started a record label. You know what I'm saying? He was in the right direction. You know what I mean? He got the clothing line. He done signed Lil' Kim. And he signed Cameron. He done crossed over into Harlem and signed Cameron. Imagine where Big would have been at today. You know what I mean? Imagine where he would have been at today. But what really gets me is, you know, how, I mean, Tupac used to come to me and speak so positive and highly about Big and Big's career. You know what I mean? About, you know, I mean, he loved Big and he loved his music because Pac loved music. You know what I mean? Pac loved music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you know, it's just hard because how could two people so close wind up going so far apart that it winds up turning into murder? You know what I mean? And the crazy part is, you know, I know Tupac didn't wish death on Big and Big didn't wish death on Tupac, you know? But the outside forces that be that's there, when they listening and they're paying attention and they don't have the right guidance and wisdom, you understand? Then they do things that they think we want to be done. That could be detrimental. And then when we hear about it, we're like, whoa, damn, I didn't tell that. I ain't tell you that. Where you get that from our conversation? Nah, but you said that you was beef. It was the East Coast, West Coast beef. Whoop, whoop. So, you know, this how I handle beef. Yeah, but it's not your beef. This is me and my brother having a beef. That's why when me and my people get into something, man, stay out of it. And let us handle it, because that's how we do it. Stay out of it. That's how we handle it and let it be done. You know? Just letting it be known, man. We just try and keep everything, you know, on point to where it's supposed to be at. Because unless we do that, you know what I mean? Unless we do that to understand that we must mind our business, you're going to keep having these senseless murders. And I gave a description on my Instagram the other day, the difference between murder and kill. So I'm going to get a short version here. I might give a whole personal joint to in a minute. You know what I mean? Murder is to plan to kill somebody. Like, oh, I'm beefing with this one and that one on the east and the west. So if I see somebody from this one and that one from the east and the west, I'm going to kill them. You know what I mean? No, that's not kill. That's murder. because you planned it. It's called premeditation. But to kill is you got to be for somebody from the east and the west, and you say, well, if they cross my path and violate me or my family or threaten my life, you know what I mean? Then I'm going to do like the Europeans said, where it started at down in Florida, and stand my ground and air his ass out. You understand what I'm saying? That's called killing, because that's for self-defense. That's for survival. That wasn't premeditated. That wasn't planned to end someone's life. You understand what I'm saying? But these are the things that I wasn't here to give the youth that I'm trying to give them now. You know what I mean? And these are the things that I had to learn along my path, because there was no one there to give it to me. So, you know, that's where it's at, man. I'm just trying to keep it 100 to let y'all know that things is real, man. Things is real. We can't play these games and turn our back or blind eye to the wrong that our brothers and sisters is doing. If you see the youth doing something, do like they did back in the days. Pull them up and say, yo, stop that. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to put your hands on them. We know they violent now, because these Europeans made guns accessible to them now. I had to drive all the way to Virginia to drive a truckload of guns back to Virginia to New York to have my weapons during my heyday when I was doing me. Not bragging about it, just sharing it, let you know the complications I had to go through to get it. Now you can go to a corner and cop a gun the same as you do a bottle of Pepsi. And that's what's crazy. You put the guns out here amongst us, and then you expect us to govern ourselves when no one taught us how to even respect ourselves. Because if we respect ourselves, then we respect the next person's life and not take it. But like I said, Big would have been so far today, man. It's a tribute to Big, man, and to all the young youth that's listening, man, that's coming up in the rap game. You know what I mean? And I'm putting it up there now. If any record labels need me to contact speak, you know what I mean, with the youth, you know what I mean, with the new rappers that you signed and putting all that money in their hand that don't know the consequences, the negative action that come from having a bag of money. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be willing to help. You can reach me at my DM at Unique Mecca Audio. You understand? Or you can email me at Mecca Audio Business. You know what I mean? But we have to be here to help each other. We can't keep doing this. We cannot keep doing this. We lost Biggie, who would have been a god right now. And when I say God, I'm not talking about the physical term. I'm talking about the God of his craft. Because right now he's a legend of his craft. But he would have been a god. Financially, he would have been straight. He's already straight financially. But you can imagine where he would have been at. Big shout out to Puffy. Look where he at. Done hit the billion mark. Started out as rapper. Look at Jay-Z. Getting ready to hit the 2 billion. I mean, come on, son. Look at Dr. Dre. You telling me Biggie, with all that music that he already got now that he couldn't have got, he done made plenty of people a billionaire already. He done sold over $1 billion worth of records. So man, if he was still here from back 1997 to now to still be making music to add to what he had that he left behind over 20 years ago. Come on, man. Let's stop the senseless violence. Let's come together. You understand what I'm saying? Let's do this as one, because all we have is each other. But like I said, big shout out and rest in peace to my my brother Big, and rest in peace to my brother Khalif, aka Peter. His birthday's the 13th of March, coming up in a couple of days. So this is a big shout out to my brother. I'm gonna do another side one for my brother. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna do another side one for my brother. But like I said, man, we have to stop the senseless killing, and we have to be there for each other, man. We must be there for each other. Honeycomb Brazy, I love you and I respect that, you know, that you're making mature decisions now. You know what I mean? Mature decisions now. Because you're the only one out there to take care of your sister and your mama now. You know what I mean? So you're not just thinking for you. You got to think for others. Because I wasn't thinking for me. When I did me, I thought I was helping my kids, my wife, everybody. My mother. You understand what I'm saying? And I say wife because I mean my loved one, because I've never been married. I've never had the honor of being married. But I say my wife. You know what I mean? So we cleared it up. Because a lot of people, oh, you married? Nah, I ain't never been married. You understand what I'm saying? But when I love a woman, I love her as if she is my wife. And I don't need a piece of paper to tell her she's my wife. Like when I love my brother because he is my brother. So when I choose someone as my brother, Like my man Dude, Todd One, Mo Grime, Dollar Bill. You understand what I'm saying? EJ, the Park, you know, Stick 'em Up Charlie. You understand? I go on and on. Ferris, Lou. You understand what I'm saying? We go on and on. Big shout out to the Lynch Mob and Welcome Home, you know, Homicide Lou. You know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? We here. And I just want to let everybody know this is a big tribute to Big and to the youth that's watching, that's getting ready to be the next Big, so you don't wind up, you know what I mean, going out the way Big went out, because no one showed you how to manage the money and what to do with the money or how to deal with people. So that's why I'm here, man. I hope y'all taking heed. I'm not going to be here too long, man. I think I've been here long enough, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to let everybody know what time it is, man. This joint been about 10 minutes, you know what I mean? I love you. Big, I love you. A big shout out to Red Alert, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Funkmaster Flex, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Bismarck, you know what I mean? Love Boss Starsky, rest in peace. Busy B Starsky, rest in peace. Big shout out to Double J. Big shout out to Buck Wild. Big shout out to Kid Capri. I want to give a shout out to all the DJs. Big shout out to Uncle Al from Miami, you know, Wagga T. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm for the DJs, man. But this is a tribute to Big. All right? So don't say I didn't tell you, man. You know, we here. I'm using my new little joint. You know what I mean? Because everything is what it is, man. Big shout out, Big Mark, Bismarck for always holding me down and playing the hottest music in the joint. You know what I mean? Love you, Biz. But this is for Big. Rest in peace, my brother. Alright.
Friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that unique Mecca Audio got it going on. Alright.
Hey, make sure you get this joint. It's bananas. A Roaring Harlem at roaringharlem.com. You ain't gonna find another better book. Yo, get this joint while supplies last, because I'm telling you, the best book you're gonna read, 5 stars, is crack.